The word is that babyface Romano came to a song and dance show. Guess this looks like the place, huh? Sonny, you seen him? Well, no, don't be covered for him, or he ain't gonna be a pretty sight, is it? You seen him? Could be anywhere. Under that chair. You seen him? Guess I'm gonna have to find him myself. Gotcha, you little canary! Well, me and the boys in the back room want to have a chat with you. And while you're at it, why don't you tell these nice people to find a new name for yous? Because pretty boy and babyface just ain't gonna make it no more. Ooh, tonight you're gonna be sleeping with the fishies.
Now if you run into a spot that you just covered with words, Thomas Riggs all day, catch a lot of listen, what could you love, could you woo, could you has anybody seen my gal? Has anybody seen my gal?
Welcome to the Happy Homemaker Show, live from Milwaukee. Lava Soap brings you everyone's favorite domestic diva. It's the Gladys Ridley Happy Homemaker Show. Now here's our happy homemaker herself, Gladys Ridley.
Thank you, Lloyd. It's always a pleasure to share our money-saving tips with you listeners. Today's first bit of advice comes from a listener in Wauwatosa. She writes, "My husband found a way to save lots of money. Every morning he runs to work right behind the streetcar. He arrives at the same time he always did, and this way he saves 50 cents each week." Well, listeners, that's fine as far as it goes. But did it ever occur to you how much more you could save if he ran behind a taxi cab? And here's another bit of sound advice from Martha, a listener way out in Ixonia. She writes, "Dear Gladys, when I'm reading a book, I always tear out the pages as I read them. Do you know, I haven't had to buy a single bookmark since I thought of this surprisingly easy idea." Well, Martha, thanks a lot for sharing this wonderful idea. And I hope all you librarians out there are listening to our show. Don't throw away the envelopes you get in the mail. Put them to use. Make your own tea bags. Just fill the envelope with tea, staple it closed, then pick up an ice pick and jab 2,000 holes in it.
Thank you, Gladys. Ladies and gentlemen, in a few moments we will be hearing some more tips on keeping your home running smoothly from Gladys Ridley, our happy homemaker. But first, a few brief words from our sponsor.
Barbasol, the brushless shaving cream so clean, leaves your face so smooth and clean. L-A-B-A-L-A-B-A. Pepsi-Cola hits the spot. 12 full ounces, that's a lot. Price is much
silver nickels too. Heaven sent colors we sing for you. Welcome back to the Happy Homemaker Show. Here's Gladys Ridley with some more handy tips for the happy home.
Dear listeners, home safety is something that can never be taken too seriously. As the gas company tells us, if you smell gas, don't turn on the electric switch. Keep a good supply of candles in your home for just such emergencies. And this one will save you some real money. Old telephone directories make wonderful personal address books. Just pick up a pen and cross off the names and addresses of everybody you don't know.
When you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you. When you're laughing, the sun comes shining through. But when you're crying, you bring on the rain, so stop your sighing. Be happy again. Keep on smiling, 'cause when you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you.
Stop losing those house keys. Chain them to a heavy object, such as a kitchen chair. This way, when you get tired carrying them around, you have a nice, handy place to sit down and rest.
That's all for today, Gladys. Please join us next week at the same time for Gladys Ridley, the Happy Homemaker.
Happy feet, I've got 20s.
We're in the money. We're in the money.
We've got a lot of what it takes to get along.
We're in the money. The skies are sunny.
All that depression you are through, you done us wrong. That's your headline, on today. And when we like hard, we'll make our right in the eye.
We're in the money.
We're in the money.
Let's let it send and send it moving along.
If I was you, I'd sell my shares of American Can right now.
And why? Is that today's paper?
No, no. It's Joyce's script. And
Where's
stock
the
market
money?
And the stock market crash happens in 5 minutes.
We've got to leave the 20s. How about just one last Charleston?
And it's intermission. If you'd like something from the bar.
And you go and get your hat, leave your worries on the doorstep. Just direct your feet to the sunny side of the street. He'll change your outfit of pie and happy tune is your the neighborhood. No, she can shimmy and it's understood. I may be late, but I'll be up today when I can shimmy like my sister Kate. Here we go. Wish I could shimmy like my sister Kate. She shoots up chili. Oh, Mama told me just last night. All the girls, Kate's so nice. That'd be the boys. Every boy in the neighborhood. No, she can shimmy and it's understood. I may be late, but I'll be up today when I can shimmy like my sister Kate. Good evening, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are.
gigolo.
It was in the Paris cafe that I first found him. He was a Frenchman, a hero of the war. But the war was over, and here House Peace had crowned him. A few cheap medals to wear, and nothing more. Now every night, in the same cafe, you'll find him. And as he strolls by, the ladies hear him say, "If you admire me, please hire me." A gigolo who knew a better day. Just a gigolo. Everywhere I go, people know the part I'm playing. Paid for every dance, selling each romance. Every night some heart betraying. But there will come a day, youth will pass away. Then what will they say? When the end comes, I know, they'll say, just a gigolo. As life goes on without me.
Would be barren, bleak, and dead.
I'll take a bottle.
Hey, there we are. Thank you very much. Now, ladies and gentlemen.
And I gave you $5.
No, quiet please. Ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, but I gave you $5.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I gave you a $5
I
bill.
understand. The man wants 5 bottles. There you are.
I don't want
No more, ladies and gentlemen, no more than 5 bottles per person. Now, ladies and gentlemen, purple bark sarsaparilla will cure my anaphyses, grow hair, and also remove warts. The only cure for hoarseness known to modern science, and I just happen to have a few bottles here, which I am selling for $1 a piece. Ladies and gentlemen, purple bark sarsaparilla will cure hoarseness. It will cure the most stubborn case of hoarseness you ever had. This malignant disease of hoarseness, which I have been a martyr to for many a year. It will cure the most stubborn case of hoarseness. I would speak in public, as I often do. It will give. It cures hoarseness. Oh, we'll have a few bottles.
Over,